Hello, this is Ralph Tenaglia. I'm the president of TenaControls, and this video is an inside view on manufacturing processes that we utilize here at TenaControls. And I want to talk about what is commonly known in the industry as the silent killers to components, which are especially high density components like microprocessors and memory chips and things of that nature. Electrostatic discharge is what it's commonly known, and you know about this when you walk across the rug, especially in the winter times, especially up here in the north or in the south where it's cold and dry. You have a lot of static electricity, and you walk across the rug, you touch the doorknob, and bang, you get a huge zap in your hand. Now that's an extreme, that's a high voltage zap shock, which is about 3,000 volts on up, and very little or no current, or else we'd be dead. But take that to an extreme and subject that to a high density integrated chip that is being utilized these days, and you will definitely wipe it out and damage it. So there are issues involved with things of this nature when it comes to manufacturing, and we do it right. We have the correct flooring in place, correct manufacturing area. The people have conductive shoes on. They have a jacket that's basically like it's a smock that's designed so you don't pick up any electrical charges. It grounds you to earth ground, so you're basically like in a little Faraday cage, things of that nature. So we take every precaution that we can to make sure that we are not accidentally damaging any components before we put it into the board and installing it, or while in the process of installing it. So that's what we do here, and I want to make that point because it's something that nobody's aware of in this industry, things like that. So I just want to bring it up to date and show you what we got. You'll see in the video later on how what we do with the employees. The employees are trained on ESD protection once a year, and you'll see that little segments of it in the video, and we'll show you some of the area in the manufacturing area. And the reason I speak about this is because there's more and more folks getting involved in this, which is great. The unfortunate thing is some of these people are not tech savvy. They've never been in electronics. They don't know how to handle things. They just know how to look at things and build it. And they could be subjecting the components to elevated stress levels, electric stress levels, which have latent problems. Latent problems means there's some of the zaps that occur to the chip, small, little punctures in the wafers, not enough to damage it outright. Because when you damage it outright, it's great because you go to test the device and it doesn't work, so you can fix it. But if it works and it's got that hidden killer gene, for lack of a better word, but you've damaged it and it doesn't show up, and it goes out in the field, and then later on it fails prematurely, that's kind of a bummer. So we know about that. That's why the way we design things, the way we stress test it in the design phase, and last but not least the manufacturing phase, is all controlled and to scientific specs and requirements to eliminate or mitigate this problem. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about it and show you some more of our environment. This is another part of our videos that we've been putting out, showing you the behind the scenes here at TenaControls, and this is one of the most important videos you'll see because it's really the heart of the whole process to do it right, and that's what we're doing. That's why we can afford to give you guys a 5-year warranty on all our controls that we manufacture here at TenaControls. So take a look at the video. If there are any questions, by all means you can call me or email me. Be more than happy to address those questions. Thank you for listening.
Okay, we're gonna take a walk. I'm gonna leave the office here, my office, and we're gonna go and check out the facility to show you how the ESD protection really helps our manufacturing processes out. The floor is a regular floor, as you can see, coming out of my office. There's the hallway, and as we walk down, we can see the changing area for the employees to change into the ESD protective outerwear. And we have a test facility right here where you check it out and step on and make sure that the shoe attire is functioning properly, and you log it in. We log in twice a day, in the morning and at lunch. And here's the special floor. And the area that's in yellow tape, that's the safe zone. No one can go in there unless they've had training in ESD protection and manufacturing processes. And you can see the benches have all been outlined with special matting for ESD protection. And I'm wearing my ESD shoes and my ESD smock jacket, if you will. And that was Ed. He just checked in, make sure his protection equipment is working correctly. And this is why when we manufacture, we can maintain our 5-year warranty because we build correctly.
Because to me, a trained person can do a lot better with the tools that are given than a person who's untrained. Okay? So to me, training is extremely important. There's a document that was done called S2020. It was republished in 2007. This was prior to, if you go back into the 70s and 80s and 90s, documents that almost everybody followed were military documents. Military were the only ones that had the documents that were recognized by multiple different companies. Otherwise, every company was kind of like doing their own thing. I got a good quality program. Yeah, trust me.